Hey there, friends. It's Pastor Derek, and I wanted to bring you another daily dose of hope today. Today, we're going to move into the Psalms, and I'm only going to pick one verse in Psalm 88 for us to look at today. Psalm 88 is another one of those Psalms that we call lament Psalms. A lament is a cry, it's a complaint, it's an unloading of my burdens. It's where is my help? But there's a habit or a ritual that is talked about, nestled in this psalm, that might be one that can prove beneficial for us as we continue to move forward in life, as we establish some cadence or rhythm to our day-to-day activities. Our places of employment are starting to open back up and we're getting back into the office. There's talk about how and when our schools are going to open up for our children to reattend school, whether it's virtually or in some hybrid format, or even in some cases in person, face-to-face classes. And so I want to read this one verse for you. It's from Psalm 88, verse 13, and it says, "But I, O Lord, cry to you." Now here's the important part. "But I, O Lord, cry to you. In the morning my prayer comes before you." You know, I think there's something that we may be overlooking in our day-to-day activities. Things get so humdrum, they get so ritualistic, they just get so normal that we might need a disruption in our day to remind us how some of the normal parts of our life may have been keeping us from some of the greater opportunities in front of us. In the book Good to Great, the author tells us that the greatest enemy of great is good. We settle for the right now when there could be a future reality that is so much better and so much more magnificent. And so perhaps while this pandemic crisis, shutdown, disruption to our day-to-day activities has caused some turmoil in our emotions and in our day-to-day lives, maybe there's something we can learn. Maybe it's going to force you and me today, tomorrow, the next day to just stop. And in the morning, let our cry go before God. Now, a cry doesn't have to mean, woe is me, boo-hoo, where is God? But a cry, a call out, a shout out to God. How are you going to start your day shouting out to God? Are you going to shout out to God and say, "God, I need your help"? Or are you going to shout out to God and say, "God, I want to praise you for all the stuff you've given me"? Both are perfectly wonderful. Both are viable and both are extremely beneficial, and both are encouraged throughout the Psalms. So maybe your day is going rough. Cry out to God in the morning and watch him answer. Maybe things have been going well. Shout out to God and give him the glory that's due his name. Either way, cry out to the Lord in the morning and let your life be lived in him each and every day. All right, friends, that's today's daily dose of hope from Psalm 88. I encourage you to read the entire psalm for yourself, but spend a little moment in the morning crying out to God, giving him your burdens, and giving him your praise. Have a great weekend and be well, my friends.